everybody, Jasmine here from What's Up Me. Sorry for the background noises. Today I'm going to make a red velvet cake, and it's from Kawaii Sweet Roll, my favorite baking YouTuber. You should check all her videos. It's so good. And you want to find a recipe of her? It's also down in the description below of her channel, so you should watch it. It's really fun. And today we're going to make a red velvet mug cake, and I'm using this cute mug over here. Since it's pink, it's something like red. And this is also a cream cheese frosting. So here's the ingredients we need. Okay, here is the ingredients. We need flour and cocoa, which is 1/4 cup of flour and 2 tablespoons of cocoa. 1/4 cup of sugar. 1/8 teaspoon of a baking powder, not soda. I know. We need red food coloring. Here's the red food coloring. We need red food coloring. We need egg. Red food coloring is 1 tablespoon of liquid, but you can use half teaspoon of gel. We need 1 egg. We need 3 tablespoons of oil and 3 tablespoons of milk. And we also need a 1/4 cup of butter and 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of powdered sugar. Lesser if you like it much more lesser. Anything. The things you will need all over here, which is my workstation, is a tablespoon to measure out, because I haven't measured out my milk and my oil. We need a sifter to sift our icing sugar. We need our spatula, so pour it in, wash, all those. We need piping bag, and you should snip, but I'm gonna snip later. And I'm using a star tip, which is the best. I got my scissors here, so you also need scissors. We got our stand mixer. It works perfectly, even though it's old. I like that. So we also got a bigger mixing bowl for our cream cheese frosting, because it cannot fit here. So I think we should get started. So let's make some mug cake. We also need a mug, definitely. So we're starting off with our dry ingredients, and they are all sifted. I already sifted them. We need to put our flour and cocoa. Make sure it's sifted. Okay. Pour it in. We need our sugar. It's all our dry ingredients for the cake, and our baking soda. The icing sugar is definitely for the cream cheese. And then we're gonna mix them together until it's well combined. Make sure there is no lumps, and make sure you sift it, because it gets more moist, and they wouldn't, especially for the cocoa, because the cocoa have lots of cocoa lumps, and if you do not sift them, you'll taste cocoa in some place, cocoa in not some place. Some of them tasted raw cocoa, and it tastes really bad. So we sift them already using a sifter. I'm using a big sifter here, but it's only for my icing sugar. I haven't sifted yet. So it's all nicely mixed, and all the sides down there, it's already mixed. Now what do we need to put in? Yes, we need to put in our wet ingredients now. So I'm going to crack in 1 egg. Crack it. Ooh, right there. Nice. Just by pop. And 3 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, 3. And now oil, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna whisk them all together. If you want to have a closer look, here is your closer look. I know, so close. Should I do it just now? Really good, right? Gonna mix them all together. And this is my first time making the cake. As always, it's always my first time. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna slowly mix them. And then when you mix them together, it just becomes a chocolate cake. And I know some people think that red velvet is actually chocolate that's dyed red, but it's actually it's much more dense than a moist cake. It's a dense cake. It's a dense cake, and actually without the red coloring, it's already pink. But some smart person using an intelligent brain and put red coloring, so it will become much more redder. And there's also blue velvet, green velvet, but today I'm going to make a red velvet. They are almost the same, just that they are different colors, and they use a different sort of thing. Okay, so now it's all mixed in nicely. You're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of red food coloring. I know I'm not putting 1 tablespoon because I'm not a big fan of using too much, so that's why. I'm gonna mix them together until it's all mixed. And be careful because this stuff stains a lot, so you need to use a glass mug, and glass one is usually could go into the oven, so that's why. Make sure they're all mixed together. And this stuff really stains. Look, I got some pink onto my hands when I wanted to measure out my red food coloring. And this is the texture we want. It's nice, it's red. Even how much you put red food coloring in, I think it'll still be as bright. So now, or better, to the mouth. This can be a little bit runny actually. Try to put into it a mug which I think fits. Not a teacup, not too big, but just fine. Okay, I'm gonna use my, it smells so good even though it's not even into the microwave yet. It still smells good. What's that here? Come on. And there's some sugar. And make sure all of these is in room temperature. Some people like to just take out their eggs from the fridge. That's what I like to do last time when I was baking. But then I learned that actually it's better if you actually put in. You could also grease your mug, that's what she did. But I hate greasing my mug because the greasing feels like I'm drinking butter if I'm using mug, and I hope you get what I mean. So let's do that. And if you want, you could clean the excess off, which is what I want to do. So you gotta be careful. There's some dripping down. Can't do it anymore. Leave it. Ha. Okay, so I'm gonna clean the excess with a napkin. I'm gonna get a napkin. Okay, some people say mug cake needs to be 5 minutes, but my mug cake does not need to be 5 minutes. Well, if you're fast, then you might do it in 5 minutes. But I am a really slow person, and I never make my mug cake in 5 minutes. I make it longer than that. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna clean the edges to make it clean, and then we're going to clean them again after it. So we just, because there's gonna be some overflowing, just a good chance. So you're gonna tap out the the bubbles, and now it's time to put it into the microwave. And she always likes to do tap, then show, then put, which I'm trying to follow. It's just really bad. So it's time to put it into the microwave. And my one is 1,000 watts. And usually I bake my mug cake for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, so that's why. Move the things in it out. Move the things out in. And in the middle. Nice. Time for you to see. Start. I'm okay. Start. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so tall how it rises. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I hope it turns like hers, like so. It's like a, you know, a curved surface. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! So let's let it go down for a while, because it always goes down. Look at that! It's awesome how it just rises down. Okay, now, so, time to make a cream cheese frosting. Then we're going to let it cool, then we're going to let it pipe. So I hope it will cool after I finish to making the cake. So, we're going to let this Mama Jamma cool. Well, I know why am I cooling it? Well, it's because I want it to be like hair. I want it to make a nice design, or else it'll be melting down. I know, it's really bad when it melts down. So I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna try to wipe off the excess at the sides. It really looked good. I can't wash up the sides. I mean, it's like totally good. So I think it's time for us to make our cream cheese frosting. We're gonna let it cool, but I don't think you need to cool it from the. Make sure. Get these on. Sorry. It's time to make our frosting. So our frosting, it's really easy. 4 tablespoons of butter. It's also a 1/4 cup. And we got 2 ounces of cream cheese. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I got all these glass balls from Daiso. I'm really happy because I really want those, but it breaks easily, which is sad. I already break like 5 of them. Yeah. No, I broke 4 of them. And we also need 1 cup of powdered sugar, or you call it icing sugar, or you call it confectionate sugar. I don't know how you say confectioner. I don't know. So I got my stand mixer. It's best to use stand mixer instead of using by your whisk. So you're going to put in 2 ounces of cream cheese, and I like to use Philadelphia, but I don't have it. So I'm going to put in our butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 2 ounces of it, and it's all soft, it's all in room temperature. And then we're going to cream this together. The last time when I creamed it, it came so bad, so I hope this doesn't do the same thing. And it creams. I love the texture of this cream cheese. I mean, I love the texture of cream cheese actually. So let's cream it. So we're actually going to cream it until it's light and fluffy. Well, what I love about cream cheese is actually it's super soft, especially when it's softened. Not softened from the microwave. It's softened by leaving it in the room temperature. So don't put it into the microwave. Now I'm going to put it into speed 2. And it's best to use a KitchenAid type, but I don't. I really love the texture, but now it's still a little bit yellow, so we're still going to do it. Still going to beat them until it's white and it's really fluffy. White, light, and fluffy. Okay, I'm just gonna scrape off the excess at the side. I mean, like, we want all of them to be light and fluffy, not the one in the middle get light and fluffy, and the rest is not so. This actually is really good for cream cheese frosting. I mean, once I tried to use this for a cake mix, and it didn't. That really should do. I mean, like, it's taking lots of time. So you just that really should do. I mean, like, it's taking lots of time. So you're just gonna put in a vanilla extract, and I'm using artificial, but the best vanilla extract I could ever recommend is pure. But I can't find it in my country, so I gotta use this. Mix them all together so it's light and mix well. Okay, now we're done. Time to put in our powdered sugar. So I'm just gonna put some. I think I put too much. It's okay. Just gotta make it stop. I hope it wouldn't be flying all around. Yep, it will. Gosh. I'm just gonna mix them a little bit by mixing them with this first, so it wouldn't be flying all around. That should do. Oh no, I forgot to sift it. It's okay. Still be light and fluffy anyways. Then now the rest we're gonna sift it. I know. I always forgot to sift. I've never been sifting for so long already. Now it's my time to sift it. Now, this is one that have more powdered sugar lumps. Okay, remember to sift yours, because if you don't sift yours, it will be really lumpy. I've seen people with not $250. I mean, it's more than that. It's like $10,000. It's a little bit no, a little bit lumpy, like hers, but it's okay. It still works. We're gonna wait it until it becomes nice, white and fluffy. I make it at home, but I'm just gonna stop these because it's time to frost the cake. So it's been 31 minutes. That's actually a long time. So we're gonna get a bowl or a cup. I forgot to get not a mug for the mug cake. A cup empty. Empty. I'm going to put in a piping bag. I bought this in Daiso, and this pipe was a long time ago, so I forgot why I bought it. And I'm going to put it in. Gosh, this mug is too small. I gotta get something else. I decided to use my water bottle since it's long. It's really long. Yeah, long. So that should do. No, that does not do. Seriously. Now this should do. Not too big, not too small. Because I love this. Okay. This is just the perfect size. Put it all in. And you're going to push it down. I'm just going to use the back of this flashlight. No, we can do this too. Too sharp. It should do. So now, we're just going to fold down the last time and get all the sides, especially. Okay, that should do. Push it down. We can't. Longer. Everything down. I'm just gonna leave that side. Okay. Got no air. Gonna get a piping. I'm gonna get a scissors. Try to push it. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. So now I'm gonna put it into our cooled mug cake. It's still a little bit hard, but it should do. I'm gonna make a heart. I know I'm not good at piping at all. Not at all. Maybe I should just make stars. And that's how I do it. And if you want to know, you just pipe and don't let go until it's long. Then pop, pop, pop. I'm just going to get the side. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to try the way that she did something for one of her cake. It's the St. Patrick's easy bake oven cake. You pipe, release, pipe, release, pipe. Oh, it's actually really nice. Release. Well, this is actually really nice. I put so much cream cheese, but it actually tastes good. Warm, nice, and freshly made. I can't believe it. I filmed it on the microwave. It has a bit of the real cake. And I'm trying to follow. Look at that layer. I consider it for them. Because the cream cheese is already melting. Thanks for watching.